Hey, great Sunday morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Seth Moscato Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery in with our 15 Minutes to Mastery, our Sunday Recharge Edition, episode number 242, coming at you live this Sunday morning, June 30th, into June. Tomorrow is July 1st, and we are getting started with the second half of 2024. Can you believe half the year already gone? And so, question lies, what's come of it? What have you done with the first half? What did you accomplish with the first half of 2024? How well are you doing with your goals, or how well are you not doing with your goals? Right. So we're talking about reflecting on the first half of 2024, and we've got a quote here from Vikas Runwell that says, "Honest self-reflection opens your mind to reprogramming, change, success, and freedom." Now, reprogramming, right? Why would we want to reprogram? Well, we need to reprogram when you do this self-reflection and you figure out that, man, there's some things that I have been doing that have been keeping me from accomplishing everything that I can, or I've been doing some things that have stood in the way, haven't allowed me to fully execute on the goals that I had. So then that means that you need to reprogram yourself, reprogram your mind, and make sure that you're able to make the adjustments that need to be made, so that way you can reflect on this first half, take a look at what's worked, what's not worked, and then make those adjustments and go. All right. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's done. What's done is done. Okay. Be honest with yourself and figure out, was it me? Did I get in my own way? Which I'm here to tell you that the majority of the time, 99.9% of the time, it is you. 99.9% of the times, it's ourselves that get in our own way, that does not allow us to do everything that we wanted to do, that does not allow us to work in the manner that we should have been working. It's ourselves, right? It's not the fact that the weather wasn't perfect, my computer went down. I mean, there's so many things that we can use as excuses, but in reality, computer goes down, there's always a phone. I mean, or you can, you can go get another one for even $50 if you have to go get one at the pawn shop. There's ways around the situations that happen, but the majority of the time we won't do those. We won't take those extra steps, and we get in our own way, and that's where we say it's us, right? So taking a look at that and really figuring this thing out and understanding where we stand with that, right? So that we can reprogram, change, and then make sure we reach that success and freedom that we're after, whether it's financial freedom, the freedom of from the bill collectors calling, whatever it is that you're after, right? It takes reflecting. Now, reflecting on these past 6 months, it's huge. It's crucial to understand where you're at in your goals, whether you own the place or whether you're a housing consultant, community manager, whatever the case may be. Reflecting on what has happened these first 6 months is crucial, because in that, right, is you gain the awareness of the reality of the situation. You need to be honest, obviously, with the progress or the lack of it, but using this awareness in the right manner, whether you're aware of a great thing or a negative, okay? However the first half has been for you, using that awareness can drive to success for the second half of 2024. And that's what we want. We just want to make sure that you guys get on track. Those of you that need to, or the ones that are on track, and that you crush the rest of 2024. Now, taking a look at the current state of your business, of your clientele, of whatever's going on with your inventory, right? And take a look at the amount of homes that you've funded. Take a look at the dollar amounts that these things have been selling at. Customer feedback. What has been the feedback over the last 6 months? What have you heard? What have people left in reviews on your websites? All of these things. Take a look at them. Figure these things out, because that allows you to have a reality check. Okay, looking at the positive and the negative of it, it sets that reality for you. Sometimes we don't want to look at the reality, right? As in A Few Good Men, for those of you that watched it, Jack Nicholson, there's a line in there, right? You can't handle the truth. Well, we need to be able to handle the truth. We need to be able to handle the truth, because the truth will set you free. The truth will then allow you to make the necessary adjustments, because now you know what adjustments need to be made. The only underlying factor in all of that is the fact that you need to make those adjustments. So taking that information, using that data, the facts of the situation, right now you've got an accurate picture, and you need to make an emotionally biased opinion. Or I should say, you should avoid making an emotionally biased opinion. You can't just, well, start getting defensive. That's the worst thing you can do, because you're not going to make any changes. You're not going to change anything about where you're at. And you're just going to continue to go in that downward spiral and not make 2024 what you wanted it to be. Okay. But you've got to celebrate the wins too. I mean, the good things that have happened throughout 2024, you need to be able to celebrate those, right? But at the same time, what were your shortcomings? Identify your shortcomings, and then hold yourself accountable. And that's what we always talk about. You need an accountability partner to help you make the right adjustments, so that you make sure that you're on track, that you're getting back on track, whatever the situation may be. Okay. So celebrate the wins, identify the shortcomings, and then hold yourself accountable, or get an accountability partner, somebody that you trust, that is doing better than you. Okay. Not somebody that it's your level or below, because those people are always they're not true accountability partners. You got to go to people that are above you, reach up and use them, because they will hold you accountable. Because if you're saying that's really what you want to do, they're going to hold you to it, and they're going to tell you where you're screwing up, where you're doing well, and what needs to get done. Right. And it's not a rah-rah session when you have conversations with people like that. Okay. The fact that they're blunt, to the point, honest, and sincere. Okay. That's what we need. Believe me, I know that. I know that from personal experience. It feels good to have that person. Oh, you're doing so great. Oh, why don't you take some time? You're working so hard. That's that BS that we want to hear, because it makes us feel better. But those people doing better than us, when they see that we're messing something up, they're going to tell you, man, you need to fix this. You need to change that, and stop doing this. Okay. Because you're not accomplishing any of the things that you said you were going to. And even though that stings, it's the reality of it. And that's what's going to help propel you forward, if you take that information, if you take that feedback in the right way. So how can we propel ourselves forward for the second half of 2024 and make sure that we're on track? Well, one, like I said, is reflecting on what's gone right, what's gone wrong, where are you at with regards to your goals, and then making the adjustments, just like we've talked about the last few weeks. Adjust the amount of action. Don't adjust your goal down. Adjust the amount of action that needs to be taken in order to be able to do that. Now, since you know what your strengths and weaknesses have been over the first 6 months of 2024, now leverage those strengths. Play to your strengths. Whatever has worked well for you, double down on that. Okay? And find ways to build that up. But in your weak areas, you need to address those. You need to now focus in on those weak areas of yourself, of your business, of your plan. And you need to double down on improving those. So continue to work on the stuff that's worked well. Do it even more. But now start to block out time daily to address your weaknesses within your business, within your pipeline, within your marketing, whatever it may be that you got going on in your sales pipeline that is not working, that seems to always be the issue. Those are the things that you need to focus on. If it's because your deals are falling apart, or you're not even closing down the deals because you stink at overcoming objections, your feature benefit is not even a feature benefit, whatever it is that's going on in your sales process within you, you need to address those weaknesses. But always, okay, be flexible. Too many times people get all these messages confused. I come in, I work with teams, or over the years when I've had my own sales teams, and you give them an outline, they think it needs to be that it's black and white. That's the way it's exactly to this. No, this business, this business has plenty of ebbs and flows. This business it's very fluid, and you need to be able to adjust on the fly. So you need that flexibility, that adaptability to be able to make those adjustments as you go along. Okay. But the only way that you're going to be able to do that is through confidence. You need to have the confidence in order to operate in that manner. And how do we gain confidence? As we always talk about, is by gaining competence, which means you need to continue to improve personally and professionally. Continue to feed your mind, continue to get better, continue to learn more, because that will give you the competence, which leads to confidence. And that confidence allows you to maneuver within situations. When you have those problems that come up, when you have the deals that fall apart, when you have the customers that are teeter-tottering on whether or not to move forward, that confidence is what's going to help you keep pushing them along, moving your business along, or improving the business if your first half was not what it needed to be. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to make sure we establish and build the discipline needed in order to keep ourselves motivated. Okay, motivation, like we always talk about, is great, but you need the discipline to keep yourself motivated. In other words, you need the discipline to put in the work, even when you don't want to put in the work. When it's that day that you just want to stay in bed because, I don't know, the stars didn't align, and you need to get to the office. You know that you need to go do the work. You know that you need to go and learn some more. You know that that you need to go out and practice, whatever it may be. You need the discipline to push you through those moments where you want to stay under the covers. You need the discipline to push you through when you got some bad news, but you still need to keep working. You need the discipline to push you through when you don't feel like going to the gym and you want to use every excuse in the book to not go and push yourself, but you still go anyway. So having that discipline is huge. And then building a support system around you of people that are just as highly engaged and motivated and disciplined as you are, or as you want to be, that are, again, going to hold you accountable, and that you're going to actually pay attention, listen to, and take that feedback without getting defensive and apply it into your life, apply it into your business so that you can improve. If you can do those things, second half of 2024 is going to be ridiculously awesome for you. But it starts with you. It starts with ourselves. We need to do it ourselves. It takes awareness. Where am I at? What did I do? What worked? What didn't work? Where am I sucking? It takes that action plan, right? Double down on the action plan to reach the goals. It takes having somebody above you at a higher station than you that holds you accountable. Plus, you hold yourself accountable. Start learning to be self-accountable. Start learning to do this yourself, because that means that you're developing the discipline to push through on your own. Don't always rely, well, the so-and-so didn't tell me, or so-and-so didn't, he wasn't there when I called, or she wasn't there when I called. So I just didn't do what I had to do. No. Start holding yourself accountable as well. Start building that. There's nothing better than being able to develop that for yourself, where you yourself push yourself. Whatever that means, if you got to start by pinching yourself or causing yourself some sort of pain to get yourself moving forward, whatever it takes, start to build that up. Because when you do that, and you have people above you that also hold you accountable, my gosh, you will be unstoppable. But do those things, keep moving forward, press forward, and make the second half of 2024 the best one yet. Hey, folks, with that in mind, okay, I want to just remind you, this past week on Thursday, we had our marketing and sales strategies webinar with Dave Defini of Build Media. Some of you did not get to make it. I get it. You can still watch the replay. Go to manufacturedhomes.com, okay, /webinar, and you'll be able to check that out. Okay, I'm going to share that link with you guys. If you just go to the website, you'll be able to find the area where we've got the replay for you. You'll be able to download the PowerPoint presentations that David gave, the one that I gave. And if there's any way that either one of our companies, whether you need help on the marketing side or you need help on the sales side, give us a ring, call us, reach out to us. Let's talk, because we are here to help you. As you know, Manufactured Home Sales Mastery is here to take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. And let's make the second half of 2024 the best one yet. All right. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Make sure you take some time today to think through what went well, what didn't go well for the first half of 2024, and plan out this week ahead. Make the changes, go out there, kick some butt. And if there's a way that we can help you, you know that we're here to do it. You guys have a great day. And until the next time, as always, I can't wait to meet you.